If you've ever felt sidelined by a stiff, aching back, then keep watching because a new NASA breakthrough could eliminate your back pain for good. Starting today, this incredible NASA discovery from 254 miles above Earth is available to you in your home. It can erase your back pain, wipe away sciatica, and improve your mobility, so you can reclaim the pain-free life you deserve. Experience a serene, blissful night of sleep on the regular. Easily get out of bed with zero stiffness. Bend over, turn, and twist during daily tasks like yard work, as if you've rewound the clock 15 years. Now, this isn't based on a tiny experiment in a petri dish. Nope. This discovery is thanks to a few brave astronauts on a real-world space mission. It all started when astronaut Scott Kelly burst through Earth's atmosphere in his Soyuz spacecraft. After a grueling 340 days of floating in space aboard the International Space Station, he and his team safely landed in the blistering cold wilderness of Kazakhstan. Scott Kelly emerged from the spacecraft a national hero. But when the flashing cameras were gone, he was left with a lingering secret. Due to living in low gravity in Earth's orbit for nearly 1 year, he developed red-hot skin rashes. His muscles and joints were sore and stiff as a metal rod. He even had flu symptoms that nearly sent him to the ER. But the most shocking effects were on his spine, which elongated so he was a full 2 inches taller than his identical twin brother. A phenomenon that had led astronauts like Scott Kelly to suffer from crippling back pain. While the image of a national hero writhing on the floor, barely able to walk up the stairs, may feel like a punch in the gut, it's also what led to the back pain relief breakthrough of the century. The spinal alignment technique to end your back pain in only 10 minutes a day. And today, I'm going to spill the beans on every shocking detail. Because once you hear about this breakthrough, you won't have to gobble up pain relief pills like they're M&Ms. Wear cheap, bulky back braces, waste time with a physical therapist, chiropractor, massage therapist, or visit the doctor for expensive procedures. In fact, you can try this spinal alignment technique from your living room tonight. And in a matter of minutes, you'll feel the burning, stabbing pain running down your low back vanish. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling light as a feather. You experience more mobility, release tension in your spine, and feel no pain at all. You take the dog for a peaceful stroll through the neighborhood and enjoy all the activities back pain stole from you. Maybe you go for a bike ride with your kids or grandkids, or play 18 holes of golf, because that's what's possible when you try the spinal alignment technique like thousands of other deserving Americans. Like Jennifer from San Antonio, Texas.
I was literally jumping for joy when I first tried this technique. I went from having excruciating pain for months to feeling complete relief.
And how about Kim from Madison, Wisconsin?
I thought back pain would be a part of my life forever. Some days I woke up and couldn't even get out of the bed. Then I tried your technique. I feel lighter, looser, and I can chase my grandkids like I'm their age. Honestly, God bless you for helping so many people.
And here's what Mark from Kansas City, Missouri had to say.
I really didn't expect this to work. I already tried the back braces, the heating pads, the pills, you name it. I almost resorted to surgery. But thanks to you, the tension and the aches in my back have disappeared.
There's no reason you can't join them. I truly mean that. It doesn't matter if you're 35 or 85, if you suffer from crippling sciatica, disc herniations, or just minor aches, how out of shape you are, if you're a busy parent with 3 kids, or you're retired. Because this spinal alignment technique targets the root cause of your back pain. So you won't be teased with mild relief only for the pain to return with a vengeance the next morning. This breakthrough provides instant yet lasting relief for your back pain. Plus, it's gentle, easy to do, and only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day. I know you may roll your eyes at the thought of another remedy for your back pain, but this solution is unlike anything you've ever seen or heard before. Until now, doctors assumed people suffer from back pain because of wear and tear, or injuries that lead to disc herniations. Yet when NASA scientists took MRI scans of astronauts like Scott Kelly, they discovered the true cause of back pain and how you can eliminate it for good. Since the discovery, it's been verified by renowned institutions like Johns Hopkins University and University of California at San Francisco. There's just no denying it. You do not have to accept back pain as a normal part of your life, because it's not. From the bottom of my heart, you don't deserve this agonizing pain. You deserve a pain-free life, and I'm 100% sure I can help you preserve your quality of life and independence for years to come. That's why if you wake up in the morning feeling stiff and paralyzed with pain, feel swords pierce your back every time you exit your car, or feel back pain has stolen your peace, sanity, and life from you, then pay very close attention to what I'm about to share here. Because in the next few minutes, I'll review the spinal alignment technique to eliminate your back pain for good. I'll also share the #1 sitting position for a healthy spine. Hint, it's not sitting upright. Why apes don't have back issues like humans do, and the worst sleeping position for your neck, back, and sciatica. Before we move on, you need to understand that you won't find this information anywhere else. As a matter of fact, this may be your only chance. See, there are powerful players in the medical and pharmaceutical industries, and they swiftly silence any threat to prevent honest folks like you from discovering the natural solution. Because once you do, they can't siphon cash out of your bank account. If you click away now, you could be signing up for a life riddled with unrelenting back pain, even though the secret to lasting relief is just a few moments away. So please close out any distractions and let's dive in. My name is Tanya Fines. I'm a board-certified holistic health practitioner. I've been working in the health and fitness industry for my entire life. You might have seen me featured in the Australian Women's Weekly. Or maybe you've watched one of my hundreds of videos on the Critical Bench YouTube channel, which now has over 1 million subscribers. I'm known as the health expert who helps men and women live a healthy, pain-free life without resorting to drugs. But before I made a name for myself, I was a prisoner to crippling back pain. You see, even though I've always been active, I've had back issues since I was a kid. Doctors would brush it off as growth spurts. Unfortunately, there was something much more sinister going on. I chose to overlook all the twinges and spasms in my back. Toughing it out worked until I was too old to get away with it. One day, I couldn't even get out of bed. I woke up and felt a stiffness in my back, like my entire body was paralyzed. Little did I know, this was just the start of my battle with debilitating back pain. Simply picking up one of my kids would send a shockwave of agony from my neck to my toes. I soon had to give up things I loved, like taekwondo, kickboxing, and the gym. Heck, I was one sneeze away from throwing out my back. Maybe you felt trapped in a hamster wheel of pain too. If so, you know just how easy it is to resort to prescription medication. I mean, what other choice do you have? Those gimmicks like back braces, foam rollers, creams, and heating pads ease the discomfort for a little while. But once you stop using them for a few hours, it's like opening the floodgates to a tsunami of pain. And don't get me started on those costly trips to the chiropractor, physical therapist, or massage therapist. After months of weekly treatments, the only thing I eliminated was my time and my money. That's why I resorted to my last choice, taking opiate-like painkillers, along with painful hip injections 2 times a week. This is where I felt more like a prisoner than ever before, because if I missed a single dose, I got slammed with a full-blown withdrawal, as if I were some drug addict looking for my next fix. While I'm sharing such intimate details, can I be really honest with you? I started to accept my cruel fate of being stuck with back pain forever. Yet sometimes the pain wasn't even the worst part. Sometimes I was on the verge of tears, not just from the physical pain, but from how alone I felt. I'd enviously watch my partner sleep like a baby while I tossed and turned all night. May God forgive me for what I'm about to say, but I almost wish he could feel my pain for just one day. That way he'd understand why I'd snap at him and why we were slowly drifting apart. Thankfully, one event saved me from a life of agony. It was just another normal house call with my nurse. I sat straight as a plank to prevent a flare-up of pain. Suddenly, my youngest son rushed into the room. He wore a baseball glove half the size of his body, and when he gazed up at me, His oversized baseball cap shrouded the top of his innocent baby blue eyes. "Mom, are you feeling better today? You want to come outside and teach me how to catch?" As soon as I saw his toothless, heart-melting smile, I felt a pit in my stomach the size of an anchor, because I knew today was the day I'd break my son's heart. I could barely stand up from a chair without pain, let alone play catch with him. Was this what failing as a mother felt like? Could I even call myself one? That was the moment I decided to take a stand. Even if solving my back pain were impossible, I refused to throw in the towel. So later that night, I read through every article, book, and newspaper I could find. I found nothing, except for the stale advice you've heard a million times. After weeks of constant research, I was at my wit's end. Just when I was about to give up, I finally discovered the rehab expert who'd helped me erase my back pain for good, without drugs or surgery. His name was Rick Kaselj, and he wasn't some personal trainer who got a weekend certification. He wasn't a doctor pumping his patients full of painkillers or a chiropractor who cracked backs for temporary relief. Rick was an injury specialist who traveled across Canada and the USA, helping thousands of people relieve their pain. I've literally heard stories that he could erase 10 years of pain in only 10 minutes. That's why fitness professionals pay Rick top dollar just to learn from him. At that moment, I decided to take a leap of faith. I scheduled an appointment with Rick. And I'll be honest, I was skeptical. But hey, what else could I lose? When the day finally came, Rick gave me a good old Canadian welcome. And within a few minutes of examining my back, Rick dropped a bombshell that shook me to the core. He said,
"Tanya, you have a misaligned spine."
I must have given him a blank stare because he chuckled before revealing everything.
Listen, for years, people thought back problems are caused by trauma, wear and tear, muscle issues, and damage to your discs. And they're not wrong, but they're missing the root issue. See, your spine isn't a straight line like most people think. It actually has an S shape. Humans evolved to develop S-shaped spines to support their bodies while they walk upright. That's why our spines are different from the spines of apes. Unfortunately, you're not always standing upright. Instead, you're getting in weird positions on a daily basis, which your S-shaped spine isn't built to support. If you ever text on your phone with your head sticking forward, drive your car for too long without standing up, are hunched over like Quasimodo when typing on your computer, or even sleep in the wrong position, then you're morphing the shape of your spine without even realizing it. That's because these positions cause deep muscles hiding in your neck, back, and hips to get tight, which pulls your spine in different directions like a violent game of tug-of-war. The result? Your natural S shape is too arched or too rounded along its length. We call this a misaligned spine, and it's the underlying issue causing your back pain. Once your spine is misaligned, it compresses your discs and pinches your nerves. It's like the spark for an explosion of searing pain in the form of bulging discs that lock up your spine after picking up your keys off the floor. Sciatica that radiates a sharp pain down your leg. Nerve impingement leading to pins and needles, and a whole host of other issues. So let me be very clear with you. Until you align your spine, back pain will always return with a vengeance. That's also why braces, electric stimulation pads, doctors, surgeries, and all those other remedies aren't long-term solutions. They only cause temporary relief, if any at all, rather than aligning your spine. Oh, and just because someone doesn't feel pain right now, doesn't mean they're off the hook. Your spine is misaligned with repeated behavior over time, which is why back pain catches up with folks when they're over 40. And by that point, their spines are practically locked into those gnarly positions. Think about it, Tanya. We have new research every day proving a misaligned spine is the underlying issue causing your back pain. This fact answers nearly every question you'd have about your back. Ever wondered the number one sitting position for a healthy spine? It's not sitting upright like a stiff robot. That stiffness actually locks your spine into a fixed, unnatural position, which is why Scottish scientists found sitting at a relaxed 135-degree angle is much safer for your spine than at a rigid 90-degree angle. Oh, and how about your sleeping position? Like with sitting, the best sleeping position is the one that maintains the natural curvature of your spine. That's why, according to the Sleep Foundation, sleeping on your stomach is the worst way to sleep. It's like taking your spine through the meat grinder because it twists and flattens your spine, sending torrents of pain down your body.
Are you starting to see a pattern here? When it finally started clicking for me, we were running out of time in our consultation. So Rick showed me a simple sequence of movements. He printed them out before handing them to me.
Tanya, it's been a pleasure meeting you. This is everything you need to fix your back pain. They use my special spinal alignment technique to unlock your spine and soothe your back pain for good. But feel free to book a follow-up appointment.
Listen, every fiber in my body wanted to believe Rick. It just sounded far-fetched. How could nobody be talking about this? Well, it turns out the world's top scientists already are. When I got home that night, I found an article from Johns Hopkins Medicine. Since the earliest space explorations, astronauts have returned to Earth a staggering 2 to 3 inches taller. Baffled scientists could only imagine why, until they examined the astronaut spines. According to MRI scans from the University of California, San Francisco, their natural S-shape significantly flattened after visiting space. This decreased their spinal mobility by 30%. And as you can probably guess, the astronauts reported serious low back pain. This was all despite the astronauts following the recommended exercise protocols in space. Since that discovery, the University of Texas found that 52% of space travelers experience some form of back pain. Another clinical study even found that astronauts are 4 times as likely to herniate a disc. All right, I know you might be thinking, Tanya, I'm not an astronaut. Let me tell you why this research directly impacts you. This NASA discovery finally shed a beam of light on the truth about back pain. We need the natural curves in our spine. The gravitational force of the Earth forms a curve that allows our astronauts to safely orbit our planet. Without that curve, the results would be catastrophic. Astronauts' momentum would send them flying off into the deepest trenches of space. Humans also have a natural curve in their spines. This curve helps withstand all the forces on them, like the compression when you lift a heavy box, the flexion when you bend over to tie your shoes, and so on. In a sense, the natural S-curve of the spine allows your body to stay in orbit. Are you starting to understand where I'm going with this? If so, then you're probably wondering, how do I restore the natural S-shape of my spine to relieve back pain? After reading about the NASA breakthrough, I rushed to my living room like a child on Christmas morning. I tried the first movement in Rick's program, and nothing prepared me for what happened next. I felt instant relief. Each stretch gently unlocked the deepest, tightest knots. A soothing sense of peace and relaxation rushed through my body, as if I was rising to the pearly gates of heaven. Within only 10 minutes, I finished Rick's movements. Now, if you're anything like me, you'd understand why I refused to drop my guard. Maybe this was just another Band-Aid. Maybe the pain would return with a vengeance tomorrow. Well, I was wrong. I don't even remember slipping under the covers that night. All I know is I experienced the most blissful night of sleep since I was a child. I woke up before my alarm. I leapt out of bed feeling light, energized, and motivated. Since it was a beautiful Saturday morning, I grabbed my kids for a relaxing bike ride on the trail near my house. The cool breeze blew through my hair, and for the first time, I felt like I finally liberated myself from the shackles of back pain. I realized all the things I took for granted. When I dropped my keys, I no longer felt an intense sense of dread to pick them up. I could finally lift my youngest son, and of course, play catch with him in the backyard. Want to know the best part? This feeling never disappeared. I'm happy to say I've been pain-free for over a decade, and I want nothing more than to share this life-changing program with you. So after convincing Rick to make this program public, he finally gave me the green light. Introducing Unlock Your Spine. This is the exact program I use to eliminate my low back pain. Without surgery, without weird remedies like rubbing oils on my skin or chiropractors cracking my back. As for my injections and painkillers, I toss those in the trash. Because Unlock Your Spine uses Rick's spinal alignment technique to target the root cause of back pain and sciatica. and put my spine into perfect alignment. Here's the important part though. Rick's spinal alignment technique unlocks your spine when you perform these stretches in their correct order. That's why if you tried random stretches on YouTube and then also did them in the wrong order, your back may have locked up even more. It's all about the sequence of movements. This is not something your chiropractor will teach you, but don't let that worry you. The movements are gentle and beginner friendly. And I've laid out this program to be as simple as possible. So really quick, here's exactly what you get in Unlock Your Spine. 1, the Unlock Your Spine DVDs. You simply walk into your bedroom or kitchen, pop your DVD into your DVD player or computer, watch me perform the stretching routine, and follow along to relieve back pain and stiffness in under 10 minutes. It's like having Rick and me in the room with you. But hey, I understand not everyone has a DVD player anymore. While others want a convenient way to relieve their back pain from anywhere, that's why you'll also receive the next component, the Unlock Your Spine digital downloads. As soon as you order Unlock Your Spine, you'll get instant access to a digital version of the Unlock Your Spine DVDs, which means you won't have to anxiously wait by your mailbox for days on end. Just hit play, and I'll show you step by step how to instantly fix your back pain. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, how old you are, or how severe your back pain is, because Rick and I have truly eliminated all the guesswork. Here are just a few things you'll discover in Unlock Your Spine. How to safely perform each stretch to eliminate back pain in under 10 minutes. The best time of day to stretch your back for instant lasting relief. You wake up in the morning with a back stiffer than a frozen brick. What do? Try this one easy stretch and all the tension will vanish before you can say, ouch. Head drooping forward? This weird movement fixes forward head posture in a snap while giving you the posture of a young royal guard on duty. One gentle stretch to loosen a deep muscle hiding behind your belly button that's secretly igniting flames down your lower back, and much, much more. The best part though is how you'll feel after the first exercise of Unlock Your Spine. If your back ignites and flames every time you bend over or just sit for too long, you'll quickly extinguish those flames and feel a sense of peace. And here's the funny thing. I've had so many clients who let out an of relief just a few seconds into the program, followed by a cheerful smile like they just restored their freedom and happiness in the blink of an eye. Call me a perfectionist, but I wanted to multiply this euphoric feeling by 10, which is why you will also receive the Spine Aligner. In the world of texting on your phone or sitting hunched over at your desk, you're constantly reinforcing a misaligned back. Besides the actual Unlock Your Spine program, the Spine Aligner is the easiest way to reverse the negative effects of modern lifestyle, especially since you simply lie down on it. Here are a few things you'll experience. Put your spine in proper alignment to restore your natural S-curve. Instantly relieve tension, tightness, and stress in your back and hips. Improve the health of your overall spine. Promotes healthy posture, and much more. I even filmed a short instructional video so you can return to enjoying life like you deserve. At this point, I know you're probably bouncing with excitement to try Unlock Your Spine for yourself. I'll show you how to get immediate access to this one-of-a-kind program in just a few moments. But first, I want to share some other goodies you'll receive with Unlock Your Spine to make this program a no-brainer. Order Unlock Your Spine today and claim these free limited time bonuses. Bonus number 1, Unlock Your Spine Manual. The Unlock Your Spine videos cut to the chase with done-for-you instructional videos. But for those who want to discover the insider secrets to erase your back pain forever, the Unlock Your Spine Manual reveals the why. Peek inside to discover the real reason you become shorter with age. According to the world's #1 leading back expert, this shrinking effect is the hidden link to a throbbing back. 3 silly mistakes that slowly contort your spine like a pretzel. Better than chiropractors. Why one simple yoga stretch could end the dirty tricks they play with your money and eliminate your back pain for good. The secret to instantly relieving pain in your lower back. Hint, do this morning stretch for your upper back. A Swiss dancer's bizarre yet science-based method to imagine pain away before you even move a muscle. With the Unlock Your Spine program, spine aligner, and manual, you'd be fully armed to get rid of back pain and sciatica. But I know starting a new program can feel overwhelming, so I thought to myself, how can I ensure there's zero guesswork for you? That's when I designed your next bonus. Bonus number 2, exercise routine PDF sheets. The exercise routine PDF sheets lay out every movement in Unlock Your Spine with start and finish photos, plus detailed descriptions for how to perform each one correctly. Following along every morning couldn't be easier or safer. So it's really no surprise that thousands of deserving folks just like you have already saved themselves from a lifetime riddled with crippling back pain. I totally understand if you're still skeptical though. Fortunately, proof is in the pudding. Just listen to a few of our Unlock Your Spine success stories.
I really feel back pain stole my life from me. I'm only 54 years old, but I felt 74. I was in unbelievable pain anytime I moved, sat down, or even walked. So of course I had to give up running, which made me pack on the pounds. Then I learned about Unlock Your Spine. I was super skeptical until I tried your technique and felt instant relief. I mean, the pain is gone. Now I have my normal life back, I run, play golf on the weekend, and I find myself smiling more. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want you to know that you're changing lives.
Hey, I just wanted to shoot this video to say thank you, Rick and Tonya. My back pain was so excruciating, I couldn't even bend down to do my laundry. All night, I would lie in bed staring at the ceiling because of my throbbing back. Then, of course, I was exhausted, and no surprise, I started snapping at my husband. That was no fun for either of us. Then I tried Unlock Your Spine, and the results have been amazing. I'm pain-free. And if I feel as much as a little twinge in my back now, I do Unlock Your Spine, and I'm all set to go again. Thank you so much for this amazing technique.
Unlock Your Spine is a lifesaver. I tweaked my back after moving heavy boxes in the warehouse for over 8 years. I'd literally find myself lying on the floor because I couldn't move. I thought I was gonna get fired from calling off of work so many times. I tried all the stretches you could find on YouTube and nothing worked. But I swear, after the first stretch in Unlock Your Spine, I felt a knot unravel and a warmth radiate from my lower back and hips. Thanks to you, I'm back to work. And my coworkers are asking me how I'm full of so much energy.
Isn't that incredible? Well, there's no reason you can't join them, and that includes price. When I talked to Rick about the price for Unlock Your Spine, we originally set it at $149. That's already a steal since Rick charges $350 for one in-person session. But considering how I was a slave to back pain myself, I know just how it can rob you of energy and joy in your daily life. How it can turn things you love like gardening or chasing your kids around the yard into a daily battle. I don't see how it's ethical to rake in cash from people suffering. That's why you don't have to pay $60,000 for a risky surgery that might not work. $3,000 a year for physical therapy. Not even the $149 retail price. Today, and only on this page, your investment for instant access to Unlock Your Spine is only $67 plus $7.99 for shipping and handling. That's a whopping 50% off retail price. As a matter of fact, my colleagues are calling me crazy for practically giving away this life-changing program. But I'm sticking to my guns because my mission isn't money. It's to help as many people eliminate their back pain as possible. Between the cost to manufacture, store, and ship the DVDs and spine aligner, as well as the website hosting costs and all the other expenses of creating the best back pain solution in the world, I am losing money by charging such a low price. So please believe me when I say, we can only offer this deal to the next 100 people. Otherwise, we'll go out of business. So here's what to do next. Click the Add to Cart button to order Unlock Your Spine now. The moment you click the button, you'll be taken to our 100% secure 256-bit encrypted order form. It's the same technology big banks and trusted companies like Amazon use. Just fill in your info, and after submitting it, our team in the warehouse will immediately start packaging your order to ship to your doorstep. But again, you don't have to wait. You'll also be taken to a thank you page where you can instantly download Unlock Your Spine and your free bonuses. That means starting today, you can get rid of the agonizing back pain that's been plaguing you until now. I really can't blame you if you still have your doubts though. There are shysters who'd love to run off with your money, while you're left high and dry with a bogus product. Let's be real, you've likely been burned before. That's why we're taking all the risk off your shoulders with our 60-day Align Your Spine guarantee. Here's how it works. If you don't break free from back pain, wake up in the morning feeling lighter and more enthusiastic, and regain the life that your misaligned spine stole from you, just send a quick email to our support team within 60 days of your purchase. We'll promptly refund every single cent. No questions asked or strings attached. Plus, since you get a digital version of Unlock Your Spine, you can keep doing the program even after your refund. But I doubt that's going to happen. Rick's spinal alignment technique is unlike anything you've tried before. That's why thousands of folks have eliminated back pain without frequent visits to the physical therapist or pumping their bodies full of harmful painkillers. You truly have nothing to lose. There's no reason to not give this program a test drive. So go ahead and click the Add to Cart button to order Unlock Your Spine. If you've made it this far, then it's time to make a decision. The way I see it, you really only have two options. Option one, you ignore everything you've learned today. You stick with the trips to the doctor, popping NSAIDs or painkillers, or doing yoga. As time passes, the burning feeling in your low back radiates down your leg. You toss and turn at night, trying to find a comfortable position. And the next day, you feel like you got smashed by a semi-truck, because when you stand up from your chair, it feels like a rusty knife is stabbing your back. Bending over to hug your kids or grandkids should never be a problem in your life. So why would you go down this route? Especially when your back-saving solution is just a click away. Fortunately, you can take another path. Option two, try Unlock Your Spine risk-free. You follow along the stretches in the short instructional video. Your back instantly feels looser than it has in years, as if you're kicking back at a spa overlooking the Swiss Alps, getting the best massage of your life. You reclaim a pain-free body like you've rewound your entire body by 15 years. This is no exception either. This is the reality for thousands of adults who've already tried Unlock Your Spine. And between you and me, this is the lowest price we've ever offered Unlock Your Spine. Remember, we can only afford to offer this sweet deal to the next 100 buyers of Unlock Your Spine, but you have nothing to lose because you get to try it risk-free for the next 60 days. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the Add to Cart button to order the Unlock Your Spine DVDs, digital downloads, spine aligner, and your 2 free bonuses. I'm so excited to hear about your life without back pain. Thank you for watching. Still here? Then I'm sure you still have some questions. So let me go ahead and answer the most common ones for you. When do I receive my Unlock Your Spine program? You will receive the physical components of your order, like the DVDs and spine aligner, within 5 to 7 business days, but the exact time depends on where you live. Fortunately, you don't have to wait 5 to 7 days to end your agony, because you'll receive instant access to the digital version of Unlock Your Spine, along with the bonuses as soon as you order. How long before I start seeing results with Unlock Your Spine? Most people who try Rick's routine in Unlock Your Spine say they feel instant relief. I've seen folks on the verge of tears during the very first stretch. With that being said, the more you do these movements, the longer lasting the benefits will be. That's why I recommend you stick to the program for at least 30 days. I'm over 60. What if I can't do the movements in Unlock Your Spine? I totally understand your concern, but I have great news for you. Rick designed the routine so that you can eliminate your back pain no matter your age, how severe your pain is, or how active you are. So don't worry, this program is safe and beginner friendly. Just in case, we also included adjustments for those who can't perform certain movements. I have a special condition. Will Unlock Your Spine work for me? Remember, the root cause of back pain is a misaligned spine, which leads to other issues like disc herniations, nerve impingement, and so on. Since Unlock Your Spine was carefully designed to put your spine in perfect alignment, it will help erase your back pain at the source. Of course, this is not meant to replace professional medical advice. You should always consult with your physician if you have an injury, diagnosis, or follow a specific treatment plan. Do I need any equipment to start Unlock Your Spine? Nope. With your purchase of Unlock Your Spine, you'll receive your very own spine aligner tool for completely free. You won't need any additional equipment. What if I have a busy schedule? Can I still do Unlock Your Spine? As a busy mom with a hectic work schedule, I know it can feel impossible to find time in the day. That's why Rick cut out all the fluff to create a 10-minute routine you can do from your living room. Between you and me, you could even do it in 5 minutes if you're in a rush. How is Unlock Your Spine different from other solutions? Most solutions only provide temporary relief because they don't solve the root cause of back pain, a misaligned spine. Rick designed Unlock Your Spine to align your spine and end back pain in less than 10 minutes a day. Plus, his special sequence unlocks each part of your spine until the pain is gone for good. What if Unlock Your Spine doesn't work for me? We're so confident that Unlock Your Spine will eliminate your back pain, we're giving you a full 60 days to test drive the program. If you're not 100% satisfied for any reason, just email our support team for a refund. We'll promptly return every cent. No questions asked. How do I get started with Unlock Your Spine? It couldn't be easier. Just click the Add to Cart button to order the Unlock Your Spine DVDs, digital downloads, spine aligner, and your 2 free bonuses. I can't wait to hear about your success story. Thank you for watching.